up, guys? We're back. I know it's been about 2 weeks since I've uploaded a video. I don't even know if this video is going to come first. We're back at Hidden Spring Ranch again. I know you guys are probably getting tired of seeing this place, but closest place to my house, and also really the best place for me to do updates at because it's so close. And as you can see, we got the Can-Am fixed. Oh, we're not going that way, there's a spider web. Probably a lot of trails we can't go to because of spider webs. I really don't like spiders. But yeah, we're back at Hidden Spring Ranch. We got the Can-Am fixed. So the issue, or like what happened to it, was I got water in the ECU. So it messed up like the main computer on it. And on top of that, it also messed up the wiring harness apparently. Now, I'm not sure about that one, but you know, they said there was corrosion in it, so I'm assuming that, yeah, it's pretty much toast. And then while it was there, I got a new set of handlebars for it. We got the aluminum tapered or whatever. And one other thing we got is our Tiger Tail. Yeah, we do have a KFI Tiger Tail on it. We also have the 2-inch hitch receiver to replace the trailer ball mount, which sucks and it's way too long. So yeah, we do have that. And for those wondering if you can put a 2-inch hitch receiver on and then put the Tiger Tail underneath and if it'll fit underneath the exhaust, it will fit underneath the exhaust, but I don't think it'll fit underneath the stock one, and I also don't think it'll fit underneath the Titan series, but it will fit under the Performance series because the Performance series is not that big of an exhaust. So but yeah, it's been blazing hot the past 2 days. I know probably some people down in Texas or whoever's watching us who's not in Ohio is probably gonna say that this is normal weather, but it's been like 110, 112 the past 2 days. I got really sick yesterday, actually. See, most of these mud holes are probably gonna be really, really bad because it's gonna be more mud than water. So I'm not sure what I can and cannot get through, but we'll find out today, that's for sure, because I ain't going home clean. I know that. There is other people here. I think, because I pulled in, there was, I think 5 people. And they had 2 ranchers and one little, like 110cc's, like China-made thing. And then there was another guy who already had a trailer, and I'm guessing he has a side-by-side, and I don't know where he is. He's here someplace. I'm just taking it a little easy right now because I haven't ridden in about a month. Which for me, believe it or not, is a long time. Well, that bridge is broken, so I can't go that way. I have to go this way, I guess. Oh my god, alright. I imagine this place hasn't changed much in the past month since I've been gone. I forgot to mention when they replaced the ECU, it was covered under warranty, and that also the wiring harness was also covered under warranty. They also gave me a new key switch and a new key, so that was kind of nice. I imagine we're going to see a lot of spider webs in here, so I'm going to go slow and be careful. I really don't like spiders. And spider webs aren't that bad, they're just annoying. So yeah, so I did tell you guys I'd tell you everything about the Can-Am and if it broke and all that other stuff. It's a big freaking spider. And so now we have pretty much the front headlight seal going out, and then we also have the wiring harness dash ECU, which is a really big one. And I can only imagine how much it costs to fix that if you didn't have insurance, which I believe the ECU nowadays, I know in the past it was like $1,000 or something crazy like that. The ECU nowadays I think is around $500, and I'm not sure how much the wiring harness is. I would guess around maybe $200–300. Maybe I'm being kind, I don't know. We're still hanging out in two-wheel drive, taking it easy. I'll get a little crazy later. One thing that kind of sucks is when you're like the only one here, or you get here first, you really do have to. I just hit one. I keep bringing it up, but you have to deal with all the spider webs, and man, it sucks. That's probably one of the best things about side-by-sides. Just let them run into all the spider webs. They're the ones with the roll cages. Okay, I know this spot's pretty bad. Believe it or not, I actually made it through there one time. We're gonna go up through here. Also, for some reason, it's still hard for me to believe that this thing takes 0 weighted oil. Alright, I'm just gonna put in forward drive. I'm not even gonna take a chance. That honestly wasn't that bad. I think my power steering is on the medium setting, I believe. I don't actually know what setting it's on. So, yeah, I'd say the reliability factor on this thing so far, not really up to par. Now, oh, there's another spider web. I really don't like spider web. There's a spider on that one too. Big one. We'll go back. Now I did get a comment from, I believe his name was Mainsville Outdoors or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, he commented saying that, you know, they'll last forever if you take care of them and all this other stuff. And I disagree, because you have to understand that if your ATV breaks on the trail, that really doesn't have a whole lot to do with you taking care of it. Even if you do take care of it, like let's say this. Let's say you take care of a Honda as good as you do a Can-Am, right? Okay. The Honda can take more of a beating. Oh, that washed out. Okay, we're not going that way. The Honda can take more of a beating than the Can-Am. They're obviously more reliable because they don't have belt drives. Now, someone did say that I guess I was being a hypocrite for complaining about belt drives. Well, I mean, to be fair, Honda is the only company that doesn't do it. And then you also have the 250cc's lineup, like the Honda Recon, the Suzuki Ozark. What was the other one? I think there was another one in there too. Well, the Kawasaki Bayou was a thing, but not anymore. So you have the Honda Recon, the Suzuki Ozark, Suzuki King Quad 400. None of those are belt drive. And I mean, yeah, they're low CCs, I understand. But I have a problem with belt drives because when I got into that puddle, well, I shouldn't call it a puddle, but when I got into that really bad mud hole, I would have been able to back out if I didn't have a belt because I got water in my belt. Now, the argument could be made, I had a little bit of time, I had like, 2-3 seconds to back up real quick because this little guard's blocking it from, getting water in it, but it would have gotten water in it eventually, trust me, and I wouldn't have been able to get out in time. But if I had a Honda plus a snorkel, then I would have been able to get out of there pretty easily. And that's kind of my complaints. Now, with that being said, though, if you do take reliability out of the question, honestly, Can-Am is almost the best ATV manufacturer you can buy from because they do have the most amount of horsepower, they feel the best, ride the best. The shocks on their lower CC's machines, like the 570, 650, I'm not sure about the 850, but maybe. Their shock setup is not that great, but they're a lot better on the 1000s and the XXCs because they have the Fox Podium shocks. Let's see what else. They don't handle poorly. Again, the ones with the Fox Podium shocks probably handle really, really well. This one handles okay. It's not the best. It dives really hard in corners. And again, I mean, well, currently right now I'm about 135 pounds, and it still dives in the corners with me on it, and I'm not that heavy. So, I don't know. They're really good machines, but good God, I wish they were more reliable. Now you can obviously tell that no one's been through here. You got spiderweb stretching all the way across. I don't know how many people were here yesterday. I'm gonna go full drive and straddle that rut. It's normally the only way I can cross this mud hole. But yeah, I do see people's arguments, but it's like I said, I've never had that many issues with the Honda. Oh, one other thing. This Mainville's outdoor or Mainville's off-road, or again, I can't quite remember his name off the top of my head. He said that his buddy's Honda's been in the shop like 3 times, yeah, he said that, and I think he also said that it was in the shop like 3 hours after they rode it or some like stupid amount like that. Well, here's what I gotta say about that. So was my uncle's. My uncle's Honda had to go back because it couldn't get it out of second gear. So it happens, you're gonna have those one defects. But other than that, I mean, after they fixed that, never had a problem with it since. And he bought that thing brand new back in 2006, and he still has that thing to today. And it has not broke down once since that happened. Now, obviously, it's used for farm work. And a lot of people say, oh, well, used for farm work, it's obviously not going to be ridden as hard, da-da-da-da-da. And I mean, they're right about that. You are right. However, certain farmers use their ATVs for a lot more than they should. And they can take a pretty good beating from that. But if you're going to buy an ATV for farm work, you've got to buy a Honda because, they got 5 gears, really reliable. Now I'm turning around. I'm tired of these freaking spiders all over the place. But yeah, they're just really reliable. They're not very fast, which is fine. You don't have to go fast on a farm anyways. They got a lot of torque. a lot of low end torque. And I know that the Rubicon's got that extra low range, so it can pull quite a bit, and it can turn any size tire you want. Honestly, if Honda made a mud machine, I think Can-Am would be in trouble. Because like, they already have the reliability factor and they have the Rubicon. All they have to do is put a snorkel on it and bigger tires, and there you go. Well, and some gear reduction, but they're like, you already have, well, like three, four ranges of gear reduction, so they have options. We'll ride around the open area for a little bit. But yeah, they have all kinds of options, you know. And Can-Am and these other companies, they, or Can-Am and Polaris, they do gear reduction. So it'd be pretty easy for Honda to do it. I'm staying relatively clean for, you know, I'm kind of surprised. But then again, it's pretty dry out here. It's also hot and the trail's filled, like, covered with spiders, and I hate that. Apparently no one rode yesterday, I guess. I know my buddy came out, or my buddy and his brother came out yesterday, and I would have joined them, but I had to work, and then, like, in the middle of work, I started having pain, like, above the groin. It was pretty bad, actually. And I went home and kind of had to deal with that for the rest of the day, but that night I kind of was able to take some painkillers and kind of resolve that problem. Go see who's over here. Why not? So yeah, that's kind of my take on what happened and what I think about Can-Am, reliability, and all this other stuff. They're not bad ATVs. It's just the fact that you can't rely on them that well, and that's a huge factor. You know, they do have quite a bit on Honda in terms of performance, but if you can't rely on it and it breaks all the time, you know, it's pretty hard to justify trying to buy one. I only bought this one just to give Can-Am one more shot, because I generally believe that maybe they improved the Outlander L since it came out, because I'm sorry, but the Outlander L was a piece of junk when they first introduced it. It was really bad. I saw smoke and now it's gone. I don't know. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end this video here. I don't know how long I've been riding for. Probably about like 8 minutes or so. I don't even think the clock's right on this. 10, 12, no, maybe that's right. Oh, one other thing. When they replaced the ECU on this thing, I completely didn't even think about this. Look, brand new machine. We got brand new hours. So, you know, I basically just replaced it. That's actually kind of funny and kind of comical, but it doesn't bother me at all that I lost my hours. The only thing that kind of bothers me is I have my hours set up on my, or my extra hours. I had it set up to where I would use them to see when I need to change oil in it. So that's a little annoying, but I think they changed oil in it when they had it, because the oil looks like it's brand new oil. But then again, you know, maybe they didn't, I don't know. So I know this episode's kind of a little boring, I'm sorry, but I'll definitely kick it up here in a little bit, or at least in the next video. So I'm also going to try to upload these 2 videos in 1 week, because, you know, I missed 2 weeks, which is not really great. I'm not happy about that at all. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because God forbid that the subscribe button would tell you when I upload a video. And I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe and ride safe, and, you know, more of the obvious stuff. Just don't do anything stupid. Get yourself killed.